So we were discussing Rabbi Akiva last time, and we said how when a person dedicates himself to go to shiur, to go and learn every single day, says Tosafot, it's normal for a person to become Adam Gadol. It's normal for it to become a great person, a giant in Torah. So therefore, what do we see? Rabbi Akiva, in that moment, he promised his wife Rachel he's going to go to yeshiva, and that's why it was good enough. He was already on the derech to become Gadol, the giant in Torah. So that's why Kalba Savua was able, his father-in-law was able to annul his neder and start giving him money. So he gave half of his wealth to Rabbi Akiva. What did Rabbi Akiva do with the money? He never forgot his promise. What was his promise? He said to his wife a long time ago when they were living in the cave, sleeping on the hay, I'm going to buy for you Irshel Zahav. It's a tiara with the design of Jerusalem on it. So he went, he bought it for his wife, and he presented her with Yerushalayim Shel Zahav. So the Gemara says that the wife, or Gamliel, Nasi of the Jewish nation, she asked her husband for a tiara just like Rachel's. She said, oh look, Rabbi Akiva's wife has a beautiful tiara. Can you buy me one also? Her Gamliel told her, what do you mean? She sold her hair when she was poor, so her husband could learn Torah. When you do the same, I'll also buy for you a tiara like that. If you have the same Mesirat Nefesh that she had for her husband to learn Torah, then I'll buy you a tiara also. Rachel gave the world the Rabbi Akiva that we have today. Her zechut, we have Rabbi Akiva. And that Rabbi Akiva, Moshe Rabbeinu said, you should give the Torah through him, not through me. Greater than Moshe Rabbeinu thought. From what do we see from here? Rabbi Akiva became one of the greatest that we know, one of the greatest teachers. He was in the Mesorah chain from Har Sinai. He is a big part of the Mesorah, the tradition we have. And because of his student, who became Rabbi Akiva's student? One of them was Rabbi Shua Bar Yochai, and he wrote the Zohar. So big secrets came from Rabbi Akiva, right? So all b'zchut hu, the pushing themselves to the limit of sacrificing for Torah. Look how the sacrifice of Rachel, how much blessing it brought to the world. You see how when a person sacrifices to go to shiur, sacrifices, I can't go out this tonight, I have to go learn, I can't spend time with this person I want to spend time with because I have to go learn, I have commitments, I have to be serious and dedicated. Look what all that sacrifices brings to the world, how much bracha it brings. So therefore, the Rabbi Akiva story shows that the Keter Torah, what does the Torah say? There's Keter Melucha, kingship, the crown of kingship, that's only for King David's family. You have crown of Kiuna, only for Aaron Cohen's grandchildren. But Keter Torah, anybody can come and take it. Keter Torah is up for the taking. Anybody who wants can come and grab and go and make for himself. The only condition is sacrifice. You have to make sacrifice for it. So therefore, happy is the man who dedicates his life to Torah, but even more happy is the woman who was able to help him to do that, how much bracha she brings to the world. We know that we all want Mashiach to come. We're all wondering when will Mashiach come. And we know that Yaakov Avinu, Parshat Vayehi, he gave a special blessing to Yehuda. What did he say? He says that the Shevet, the scepter will never leave from Yehuda, right? Until Shiloh comes. Who's Shiloh? Shiloh is the name for Mashiach. And he says that he will do laundry, his clothing, in wine, and his robe will be in the blood of the grapes. That's the blessing that the Yaakov Avinu gave to Yehuda. So what laundry detergent will Mashiach use? He will use wine, the blood of grapes. What is this? Why is the Torah talking about laundry? Why are you talking about clothing? What does it do with wine? What is the secret that Yehuda is getting blessed with? So Ra Chaim HaKadosh explains. He says that in order for Mashiach to be king, what does a king wear? He wears a special robe. He wears special clothing to show he's a king, right? So now, we can't just put regular clothing. We have to make sure it's clean. We have to make sure it's washed. We have to make sure that it's presentable. How do you make sure that the clothing of Mashiach will be presentable for him, will be ready for him? It has to be washed. Washed with what? With wine. What's a wine? Wine represents Torah. Why? Because we know that the wine, the longer it sits, the better it gets, right? We know that there's the Leviathan meat, right, that we'll have in the Sukkah and the Tid Lavo, and Yain Meshumar, and there's the hidden wine from Gan Eden that we also will drink in the future. That what? You see that the Torah, it gets better and better. The more generations pass by, the more and more chidushim, and the more Torah that we produce, more and more books are being written, more and more Torah is being revealed. So therefore you see it's like wine. So what does this mean? When will Mashiach come? When will he be able to rule? Says the Zohar, why is the galut so long? We know 6,000 years the world has to maximum exist, right? So they say that we're almost at the end. We're 5784. We need time to build a temple. We need time for Techet HaMetim. We need time to fight Gog and Magog. So that all that takes a lot of time. So most likely we're almost there. We're a few years left till Mashiach comes, right? So what happens? So he says, why does Hashem make the galut so long? So many years. Already, 1900 years since the last destruction of Beit HaMikdash. Why so many years galut? Zohar says, because we need the wine. What's the wine? The Torah. Hashem made this galut so long, so we have time to become experts in Torah, and then Moshe Rabbeinu will come back as the Mashiach and will come and redeem us. So therefore you see that what does it mean? We have to make sure that we do the laundry with the wine. What is the laundry? We make ourselves soaked. We have to be soaked up with the wine of the Torah, with the blood of the grapes. And therefore, every Jew has this ability. How? How do you get close to the wine? I don't study Torah. At least sacrifice for somebody else to learn Torah. You're a woman, at least sacrifice your husband on Torah. You're a man, at least sacrifice for your children, yourself, and to make sure they learn Torah, you learn Torah, whatever it may be. And that way you can show Hashem, I did my part to bring Mashiach. Baruch Adonai.